Bargain Princess! Okay, so I kind of filmed this video a little bit backwards because I honestly should have filmed it when I was looking a little bit fresh. But, oh, I'm looking a hot mess. And the only thing that's saving me right now is this lip color, which all the information will be linked down below in case you're wondering. But honestly, you guys, I couldn't go any further. I reviewed the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the powder, and I just feel like I can't even do anything. I feel like I'm stranded and stuck in this house until I wash it off and reapply my other favorite foundation, just because this, seriously, you can see for yourself, and you'll see later on in the demo how my nose and everything actually really looks, just because it's seriously sunk into my fine lines, and you'll see it. But basically it is now 6:45 at night, and I'm done. It claims to be very long lasting, up to 24 hours of wear. This is probably one of the most expensive drugstore foundation and powders that I purchased ever. I mean, L'Oreal is killing me with these new prices. I mean, seriously, I might as well just go to Sephora and pick up like a Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, which I'm really in love with. But this right here, the powder I think was $17, and then the foundation, if I can remember, was a little bit cheaper. I think it was like $12.99, $13, $14. So anyways, the packaging, it's okay. I mean, I really love the squeezy tube concept just because it's perfect for traveling and you can squeeze your desired amount on top of your hand. However, this is so deceiving just because this is my second time repurchasing this foundation. It is so hard to actually determine your shade just because it has like some sort of like frosted finish on the front part of this bottle, which makes it appear a tad lighter than what you're getting. I ended up picking up the shade 108 Caramel Beige, which I'm not sure. I mean, throughout the day, it actually looks like it blends into my skin, but when I first applied it, it seemed a tad bit off, like borderline Oompa Loompa, but it did adjust to my natural skin tone. If anything, I would probably say go a shade down. If you're an NC42 or somewhere around there, definitely let me know in the comment section which shade you ended up going with. And then for the powder, I ended up getting 500 Sun Beige. So basically, these two things is supposed to be a 24-hour wear, and this is supposed to be a 16-hour wear with a matte finish, oil-free, which, I mean, where do I begin? As you see in the demo, the application, it has somewhat of a thick consistency, so you kind of have to buff it into your skin. This is probably like the first foundation that I've tried in a while where I definitely recommend using a beauty blender, a wet beauty blender, just because this is far from being a natural finish. If anything, this foundation gives me that foundation look, which I hate. I like a natural finish that provides a decent coverage. I don't recommend this foundation for dry skin because it can cling on to your dry patches, or just make sure you exfoliate really well. It definitely has a medium coverage. My imperfections still kind of peek through. If you need a little bit more coverage, I highly recommend going in with a concealer, just because honestly, the more you apply of this, the more your face will look really cakey and creasy and just build up and just, oh. Now as far as the powder goes, $17? Really? I mean, it definitely has a very nice finish, a very nice matte finish. I don't necessarily think it added on additional color to my foundation. I don't think it altered the foundation in any way, but I just can't get past the price point, first of all, and second of all, I don't think it lived up to being a 16-hour matte finish, just because you can see for yourself the oil is there, even though it says oil-free, and I wouldn't dare use the sponge that it includes, just because I can just see, oh my god, so much bacteria, more acne, I just couldn't. But $17, really? Especially for someone who's super oily, I don't really think it did anything. It may look cute, but don't let this fool you. Woo! Okay, it is totally not holding up that well, just because, what, after 3.5, 4 hours later? Yeah, it is 4:09, I'm on FaceTime right now, it's reconnecting, but yeah. Total grease ball right now, especially around the nostril area, the chin, the forehead, and looking up close in the mirror. Oh my god, my pores are so emphasized on my nose. It looks like little tiny holes around my pores. It's just been cute. So a primer is definitely mandatory with this foundation. It's really not holding up that well. What do you think? Now, do I recommend this foundation? oily? Absolutely not. Just because looking up close in this mirror, I can't take it anymore. My nose, I haven't seen my nose look like this in a while. I can't even think of a foundation that created this mess on my nose. Now, I've mentioned this many times before that I obviously have pores on my nose. They're rather large, and this foundation emphasizes the heck out of my pores in my nose, and it's just not cute. Oh my god, it looks cakey. It looks like I'm wearing foundation. Just not cute at all. So much oil in my forehead, around my nostrils, on top of my nose, my chin. My whole face is extremely oily, especially my cheek area. It's just not cutting it. And then around my nose, you can actually see creasing, like caking around the nostril area. So, I mean, I don't know of any pros for this foundation at all. Usually I like to do pros and cons. But for me, at least, this is just not a good foundation. And the only thing that I can say, because most of the time when I try out new foundations, my face immediately react at like little tiny bumps on my forehead or a pimple or two. So plus side is I didn't experience any additional breakouts, little tiny breakouts. So I guess that's the only pro to this foundation. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you guys think? Do you love it? Did you hate it? I mean, I'm curious just because I'm hearing so many great reviews about this. Actually, the only one that I heard that gave it like a horrible review is Colored Beautiful. Go check out her review. I'll link it down below. She probably doesn't even know that it exists, but her review, wanted me to try out this foundation just because I was like, no, it can't really be that bad. But seeing it on myself, this foundation just seriously is no bueno. Plus, you can hear her son playing music in the background. It's just such a cute video. So go over there, tell I said what up, and yeah, definitely comment down below your thoughts and your opinions just because I'm so curious. I honestly don't recommend this unless you have normal skin or that's it. I mean, if you have oily skin, I'm telling you, just save your money, honey. Just save your $40. Save it. Yeah, I'm like out of breath right now. This foundation just made me so angry talking about it just because, honestly, I'm not impressed. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up if you did. It really helps me out. And hit that subscribe button wherever it may be for weekly videos. And I will see you on my next one. Bye.
Simple, right? But it's oh so fabulous. Inspiration came from this year's fashion shows and celebs too, rocking a